there, welcome to Pilates. I'm Karen. We are going to be working our core. We are going to be working on our flexibility and our balance and our good posture today, okay? All using a mat and a small pillow. That's all you're going to need is a mat and a small pillow, and your smile always helps. So I want you to first of all acknowledge and praise yourself for getting here and doing this today, all right? Because it's not always easy to make time for fitness. If you're joining me around when I'm posting this video, it's right in the thick of the holiday season. It's a very easy time to think, I don't have time for this. You'll be so glad that you do this. It's a 45-minute class. Even if you can just do part of it, you'll be glad, okay? So let's keep in mind that your core is from your collarbone down to the middle of your thighs. So all the muscles that stabilize us, okay? Our Pilates Scoop, some things to think about is imagine a zipper right below the belly button, pulling that belly button all the way up to the rib cage. So everything is engaged, all right? Nice and strong. You can also think about a scoop, like a melon scoop. Belly button comes away from the front of your shirt and lifts up to the rib cage. You can also think about, I'll give you a third way, is if somebody was about to tickle you, what do? You kind of brace yourself. So you're flexing your abdominal muscles, just like you would flex your bicep or any other muscle, okay? So keeping those abdominals engaged throughout our exercises, and then yes, you can let it go when we're stretching and relaxing in between. But that engaging is so important to make sure that we don't hurt our low back and we just stay healthy through our back. Because if you hurt your back, you're defeating the purpose of being here. So listen to your body, modify when you need to. Several of the exercises are pretty tough, they're challenging, but I want you to do them at your pace. Even do one rep correctly and then rest. You don't want to hurt yourself in this, all right? So put everything to the side, praise yourself for being here today, silence the phone, and here we go. Welcome to Pilates, and make sure you have a small pillow because we're going to use that for a few things today. I'm glad you're with me. So we are going to start seated, so you guys can go ahead and have a seat. And let's just sit in a cross-legged position with one leg bent and that right leg straight. Let's take our shoulders down, nice deep breath in as we reach. And exhale, look past those fingertips. Let's bring the hands to the ankle or the shin or the foot. And just exhale, start to sink your chest down. Good for you guys for making time for this right now. If you're joining me live, it is right thick in the holiday season. Such an easy time to skip, and I'm proud of you guys for not. Exhale, let's relax that foot. Bring the hands to the middle, start to bend our elbows. Remembering before we work our core, we want to stretch the hips and hamstrings and the muscles in the back. So let's walk back. Let's cross this leg over. Take your right arm. Let's hug that knee in. Shoulders down. Lift that head up. Let's look over your left shoulder. Deep breaths in and out. Good. And let's untwist. And we're going to go ahead and switch. Bend your right knee. Extend that left leg. Deep breath. Exhale, looking past our fingertips. Chin down. Just gently sink that chest down. Deep cleansing breaths. Remember, your exhale can help you to deepen that stretch. So we wind around to our right. We're going to relax that left foot and just start to bend those elbows. Good. Walk it back. We're going to cross that right leg over. Left arm hugs it in. Shoulders down gently. Hug that knee to your chest and look over your right shoulder. And exhale. So I'd like you to go ahead and we're going to stay seated for a bit. Let's start at the front of the mat. Your pillow's just to the side for now. We're going to take a nice deep breath in and look past our fingertips. Just grab your shins or your ankles or your feet and bend those elbows. I want you to be real aware of any issues that you're having right now with maybe a knee or your shoulder or your back, and just be careful. So let's relax our shoulders, relax our thighs, make the abs do the work, and roll down nice and slow. Good. As the arms come over the head, let's reach our right leg up. And I want you to go ahead and reach towards that right foot and lower the arm and the legs. Good. Reach, engaging those abs. Make sure you're not using your neck muscles to lift up. Let's do that 2 more times. And now this time I want you to go ahead and grab onto that leg and just gently take the nose towards the knee. Engage the abs and let's come on up. You can hold a V-sit for a second. Rest those feet if you need to. And then let's reach for the ankles or feet. Bend those elbows, chest sinking down. And then exhale again, roll down slowly. Really think about that zipper starting right below the belly button and zipping up to that rib cage, but continue to breathe. Let's take that left leg up, engage the abs. Use the abs to lift yourself up. Resist that urge to use your neck muscles to do it. Good, reach up nice and strong. Just 2 more times, breathe. And 1 more time, you can go ahead and grab the leg if you want to. Nose towards the knee, engage those abs, rock yourself up. If you want to hold a V-sit, but remember if that back hurts, bring your feet down. And let's grab the ankles or feet. Exhale, sinking the chest down. Let's do that 1 more time on each leg. So again, those thighs, we have to make that conscious effort to relax them so our hip flexors don't try to take over for those abdominals. That right leg lifts up, engage the abs, lift up and down. Nice Pilates scoop. So you can think about a melon scoop or an ice cream scoop. Scooping that belly button away from the front of your shirt. 1 more, guys. Let's hold it up here and up towards your rib cage. Nose to the knee. Engage those abdominals. Come on up and hold. And let's reach for the ankles or feet. Exhale, chest down. And let's roll down slowly. So thighs relax. Abs are strong. You're proud of yourself for getting here today. Left leg up. So engage those abdominals and reach for 4. Good, 3, and 2. Let's pause up here, nose towards that knee. Engage those abdominals, come on up and hold. And again, let's fold. Good job. All right, so up on those hands and knees now, please. So give yourself a couple nice cat-cow stretches. So arching up into that nice cat stretch and glancing to the ceiling. And then do that 1 more time. Arching up into that cat stretch and glancing up. Very good. So wrists below those shoulders. Let's do 2 great push-ups. Allow your chest to lead and keep those abdominals strong. If you can hug your sides for those push-ups, please do. Good, let's walk our hands back to our feet. Nose towards those knees, lift the tailbone and allow the top of the head to sink down. Let's bring our right toes up to the ceiling and nose towards our left knee. And let's use that strong left thigh to slowly lift us up. Wobbling is fine. That right knee is up. Lift those toes for 4, 3, find a focal point for your eyes, that'll help. 2, and 1, engage your middle, reach the right toes to that back wall and hold just for a second. Fingertips back down. Woo, nose towards that left knee. Good, feet together, let's walk those hands out. Wrists below the shoulders, abs engaged, 2 great push-ups. Hug the sides if you can. Good, let's walk those hands back. And left toes to the ceiling. Nose towards that right knee, the right leg as straight as possible. And then same thing on this leg. Let's use the strength of that right leg. We're all gonna have 1 where we're more balanced than the other. Just do the best you can. Toes up for 4. Breathe 3, eyes on that focal point. 2 and 1. Left toes back. Keep those abs engaged. Breathe. Fingertips slowly down. Good. Nose towards that right knee. See how straight and get the right leg as the left toes reach. Feet down, walk those hands out. Let's do it one more time on each. Wrists below the shoulders, abs lifted up, 2 push-ups. Hands walk back. Good, right toes up to the ceiling, left knee as straight as possible, nose towards that knee. Strong left thigh. Let's slowly bring ourselves up. Good. Working on that ankle stability and of course the strength of that left thigh. 3 more. Eyes on your focal point. Balance work so important. And then let's reach those right toes back. Keep everything zipped up in the middle. And very slowly, fingertips down. Nose towards your left knee, right toes reach. Good, walk it out. Last time, wrists below the shoulders, 2 great push-ups, hugging those sides. Walk those hands back. Left toes reach, nose towards that right knee, straightest right leg as you can muster up. And then strong right thigh lifts us up. Hands on our hips. Left toes up. Keep breathing. 4, 3. You can always have a stool or something near you if this balance work is extra challenging for you. Left toes back. Zip up through that middle and breathe. Good. Go ahead and reach those fingertips down, chin in your chest, straightest right leg as you can, left toes reach. Good. Walk those hands out. And let's take our knees apart. Big toes together. Breathe and sit it back and stretch. Deep cleansing breaths. Good. Let's go ahead and tuck those toes under. Bring our feet together. Let's either hold on to the same calf or your opposite calf. Straighten the legs best you can, nose towards the knee. And then abs engaged. Let's roll up nice and slow. And roll our shoulders away from the ears a couple times. Good job. Let's take those legs nice and wide, toes out. Zip up through that middle. Bend those knees into a plie squat as we reach. And bend those knees, head and chest stay up. And we're not gripping them out with our toes. Good. 4 more for now. And 3. 2 more. 1 more. Come on to those right toes and crunch for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and plie squats. Good. 7 and 6. Really think about zipping up through that middle. Focus on that. Good. Any distracting thoughts, put them to the side. You will deal with them when we're done here. Left toes up and crunch. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Plie squats. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come to your right toes and crunch for 6, 5. Rib cage to hip bone. 4, 3. Outer thighs and obliques working. Plie squat. 6 and 5, 4 and 3, 2, nice tall posture. Come to those left toes and crunch. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last set, we're doing 4 here. 4 and 3, 2 and 1. Come to those right toes, crunch. 4, 3, 2 and 1. Last 4 squats here. 3. Toes are pointed out to incorporate those inner thighs. And left crunch. 4, 3, 2, and awesome. Bring those feet together. Reach that right arm, left toes, walk down. And left hand's just gonna gently pull the right arm straight, rest your head. Inhale to the middle. Exhale a little bit deeper. Let's press that right foot down. And right arm down, let's stretch that left side. Good, right hand grabs the wrist, just gently pull, rest your head, pushing the left foot down. Inhale to the middle, exhale a little bit deeper. Very good. All right, so I want you to step behind your mat so that you've got room to bring your feet back into your plank, okay? So we're gonna keep those legs as straight as possible as we walk those hands down. Engage our abs, and we're gonna bring one foot back and then the other. We're gonna tap our right toes to the side, left toes to the side. Right hand to the front, left hand to the front. Good, step forward, engage those abs, swoop it up like you're doing a back bend. Straightest legs, bring it down. Lunge one foot back and then the other. Let's start with the left this time. Left foot, right foot, left fingertips, right fingertips. Good, step forward, swoop it up, and let's do that 2 more times. Good. Lunge it back. Feel free to bring your knees to the mat if you need to. Right toes out, left toes out, right fingertips, left fingertips. Step it forward, swoop it up. Good, 1 more time. Lunge it back. And you've got left toes and right toes and left fingertips and right. Good, step it forward, swoop it up. Exhale, bring it out. Good. Roll those shoulders away from the ears and take a breath. So we're going to leave the pillow near the mat because we'll do our side lying series in a second. Let's walk those, you're at the back of your mat. Fingertips walk down your legs. You're gonna walk those hands out and you're gonna come to your forearms. Now I want you to do a circle plank to our right. All that means is the right hip slides down, slide forward, left hip and back. So it's kind of combining our hip dips along with that plank saw. So right hip down, slide forward. Now, same thing from those knees. If you need to modify, no problem. 4 more. I want you fighting gravity, lifting the abs up and press those shoulders away from the ears. 2 more. Good, 1 more. Awesome, knees apart, big toes together, breathe and sit it back. And on the exhale, just inch your fingertips forward, feet apart, hips up. Rest your forehead and let your underarms and middle of the chest sink down. Very good. All right, so now we're going to lie on our right side and we're going to bring this pillow with us. So I just want you to take the pillow up under that right arm. Lay your head on it at first, okay? So let's engage those abdominals. Let's bend this right knee. Now, what we're going to be doing is draw rainbows with that left leg. But notice as I bring my leg back, I'm not going to roll this hip open. I'm going to keep my hips stacked. So I'm going to take it forward. Just take it back to where you can, keeping the hips stacked. Real important to stay zipped up through the middle. Don't point your toe too much because you're going to get a left Pilates foot cramp, which is no fun. Last two here. Good, last one. Now I want you to lift that right leg. It's going to be in the front now. You're going to lift them up for 8, 7. They're in a scissor. 6, 5. Left fingertips on the ground, but you're not leaning into the hand. Now you're going to scissor and slowly switch for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now that top leg, your left leg's in front. Lift, zip up through that middle. 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm going to move my pillow. My right hand comes out. Now my left elbow is going to squeeze to my hip bone as I lift up for that side crunch. Good. Zip up through that middle. Don't use your neck muscles. Just 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. And 1. Reach for the feet. 10, 9, not through the neck. 8, 7, through that waist. 6, 5, 4, 2, and good. You can grab that pillow, lay your head down, bend your knees and breathe. Good job. Now let's sit up briefly with our feet on our left. My right foot's against that thigh. My right arm's gonna reach. And then my right hand comes down. My right knee comes down. And this left arm I'm gonna let just hang over the ear. Nice stretch. Good. All right, let's go ahead, move the pillow to the side for a second. Have a seat at the front of the mat. We're going to do rocking chair and wax on, wax off, which is one of the more difficult exercises. I want you to do the best you can. Don't hurt your back. Take a break when you need to. When in doubt, put one or both feet on the ground. So zip up through that middle. Nice open chest. We're going to bring the feet up and wax on for 4, 3. You could do it with 1 foot if you need to. Rock back. My rocking chair, I'm just lifting the mid back off the mat slightly by using my legs. Now come on up. Wax off. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on back. 4. You should feel this pretty quickly. I'm just using those legs. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Wax on. 4, 3, 2. Take that break when you need to. 4, 3, 2. Ooh, last one. Wax off. 4, 3, 2, 1. Rocking chair. 4, 3, 2. Come on, all the way back up. Woo! Feet together, far away from you. Walk those hands toward your toes. Exhale, sink the chest down. Each exhale, you can sink down a little bit farther. Good. All right, we're going to go ahead and come to our plank on our forearms. And we're going to circle crunch. Here we go. So on those forearms, I want you to zip up through that middle. And we're going to take that left hip down, slide forward, right hip down, slide back. Good, slow and controlled. Again, just basically a combination of our hip dips and our plank saw. Shoulders really push away from those ears. You can rest on the knees whenever you need to and actually do the same thing. Last 3. Abs lifted up. You got this. Last 2. Last 1. And awesome. Woo! Knees apart, big toes together. Breathe and sit it back. And let's walk those fingertips to the front, hips in the air. Rest your forehead, underarms, the middle of the chest, sink down. Good, nice cat-cow stretch. Glancing up. And now we're going to lie on our left side. So you're going to use that pillow again. Kind of bring that left arm up underneath. And your right fingertips are on the ground. Everything is zipped up. Okay, so we're going to bend that left knee. We're not going to let that right hip open. We're going to keep engaged here and keep the hips stacked. So draw that big rainbow with that right leg now. So only taking it back to the point where your abs are engaged. You're not opening up that right hip. Not leaning a whole lot into this right hand, but you're not leaning back so it comes off the ground either. Last 4. Up and around. 3, obviously that right outer thigh is having to work, so your right side of the obliques. 2. And 1. I want you to lift that left leg in the front in a big scissor. Engage the abs, lift 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now you're going to slowly switch in that scissor for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Good. Top leg in front. Lift 8, 7, 6. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2. I'm going to move that pillow. Left arm palm down, and I'm going to bend the knees as I crunch. And I'm going to reach. Bend those knees as I crunch. And reach. So strong. And reach. As these holidays approach, you'll be so glad you're keeping your activity up. Last 4. You'll mentally feel better more than anything else. 3. Endorphins are a good thing. 2. And 1. Let's reach for the feet, not through the neck muscles, but it's through that waist. 8, 7, good. 6, woo. 4, 3, 2, and good. I'm going to find that pillow, bend my knees, rest my head, and take a breath. Nice job. Side lying stuff is never easy. Go ahead and sit up. Our inner and outer thighs, our obliques, they don't get enough love. And it's real important to keep them strong. Good. So we don't get injured. So that left hand comes down, your left knee comes down, and that right arm is going to hang over the ear. Good. Let's come onto those hands and knees. Nice cat-cow stretch. Glance up to the ceiling. Good job. Go ahead and have a seat, and we're going to have that pillow in our hand. So you can have it sideways. Shoulders relax, engage those abdominals, thighs relax. Just come down, you're just lightly holding this. So as you come down, I want you to put this between your knees and shins, okay? So I want you to squeeze that pillow together. Abs are engaged. If your neck hurts, you do not have to lift the head up at all. But use your middle if you can. Lift the hips up, hold. And now let's tap those toes barely. Good. Engage the abs, lift and hold. So very important to not use your neck muscles to lift up, but really think about scooping in through that middle. Squeeze the knees and the shins together. Last 6. Tap the toes barely. Good. Last 5. Good. 4, nice and strong. Remember to resist using the neck muscles. Use those abs. Couple more. Strong. One more time, guys. Lift and tap. Awesome. Bring that to the side, the pillow, feet far apart, arms up. Let's take the knees to the right, look to your left. Take a nice deep breath in and out. And switch. Make sure that back knee is just gently pressed down towards the bed. You're looking in the opposite direction of those knees. Good. Walk the heels towards your fingertips. Let's lift up into a bridge, pushing those hip bones up to the sky. Belly lifts and lowers with each breath. Let's go ahead and take those vertebrae down one at a time. All right, so both legs up. We're going to do the helicopter. If this is too complicated or too difficult, put your left foot down and simply do right leg circles with that right leg. This is your class, so I'm just giving suggestions. Zip up through that middle. The right leg comes down. Just do this with me. We're going to circle the legs around kind of like a helicopter. And now we're going to lift our hips, reach for our feet. We're going to rock ourselves up to a nice V-sit, and then we're going to rock ourselves back. Let's do the left leg now. Left leg down. Circle those legs around like a helicopter. Stay zipped up through that middle. Lift those hips, reach for the feet. Come on up to a V-sit if you want and hold. And slowly down. You don't have to do that rock up to the V-sit. It's up to you. Right leg, slowly down. These are slow and controlled movements, circling those legs around. Good. As that left leg lifts up, zip up through the middle. Let's reach. Come on up to a V-sit. Hold for a second. Slowly down. Good. Left leg down, combining lots of different movements here. You need to just simplify it and take one movement, no problem. Lift up. Come on up to the V-sit and hold for a second. Come on down. Can we do one more on each side? Woo! Right leg down. Circle around slowly. As that left leg comes up, lift your hips. Hold it up. Come on up and breathe. Strong through that center. Come on back. Last one, you guys. Left leg down. Circle around slowly. Lift those hips. Reach. Come on up to a nice V-sit and hold. And put your feet down. Good. This time, let's go ahead and bring the soles of the feet together. Bring the heels close to you, and you're going to hold on around your toes and lift the head up to the sky. Shoulders down, press the knees down, and then nose towards your toes. Deep breath. Right arm comes behind you. Left hand on the knee, look over the right shoulder, gently twist. Good. Take those feet together again, shoulders down. Lift that head up and nose towards the toes again. And bring your left hand behind you. Right hand on the knee, gentle twist. Very good. All right. Let's come to an upper push-up position. Wrists are below those shoulders. Let's take 8 counts to come down to the mat. Stay engaged through your middle. Knees down when you need to. You can hug those sides if possible. Now let's reach into Superman. Bring those arms back like Iron Man. And move your water bottle and then kind of swim like Aquaman. Good. Reach. Engage that middle. Don't let everything hang. 2 more. 1 more. Palms down, elbows down, engage the abs and hold the plank for 8, 7, 6, shoulders back, 4, 3, 2, and good. Knees apart. Big toes together, sit back and breathe. And let's go through that a couple more times. Upper push-up position. Wrists below those shoulders, knees down when you need to. Hug the sides. 8, 7, 6, 5. And good. Superman. Engage those abs. Arms to your sides. The head stays neutral. You're not looking straight up or straight down. Now let's swim a little bit. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Palms and elbows down, engage your abs, lift yourself into a plank for 8, shoulders back. 6, head is neutral. 4, and 1, knees apart. Breathe, big toes together, sit it back. We're gonna do that one more time. Give yourself a cat-cow stretch first. Glance up to the ceiling. Good, lower down for 8. Make sure wrists are below those shoulders. Here we go, 8, 7, 6, 4, and good. Reach into Superman. Are your abs engaged? Zip them up. And let's swim with those arms for 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Let's hold our plank one more time. 4, 8, 7. Zip up through that middle. 4, 3, 2. We're going to lay down. Arms at our sides. Look right. Allow the shoulders, the glutes, everything to just let go and relax. Glance up. Let's look left. Same thing. Let everything relax. Let's glance forward. Hands underneath your shoulders. Just lift up into cobra. Open that chest. Top of the head lifting up. And as we shift back, knees apart, big toes together, look up to your left and rotate your wrist. And then left hand palm up, threads that needle, rest on the left side of the face. Right fingertips walk to the front, deep breath. Exhale, right hand palm up at your low back, shoulders relax, wiggle your fingers. And let's slowly untwist. Knees apart, big toes together. Let's look up to your right. And then right hand palm up, threads that needle. Rest on the right side of the face. Allow those left fingertips to walk to the front. Deep breath. Left hand at the low back, palm up. Shoulders relax. Wiggle your fingers. And slowly untwist. Let's have a seat at the front of the mat with that pillow in your hand again. So make sure you've got room to roll back. Shoulders relax, thighs relax, engage those abs. Keep breathing. You're just lightly holding the pillow. All right, I want you to go ahead and place that pillow again between your knees and your shins. And we're going to take those arms straight out to your sides, okay? Engage those abs. The more the knees are into the chest, the easier this is going to be. As you slightly extend the legs or lower them down to the ground, you're going to feel it more. You figure out where's your edge. That means you're working, but it's not going to be too hard that it hurts you. Okay, so take the knees one way, look in the opposite direction, slowly come up. I need you to squeeze your legs to the pillow. Take them to the other side. You're looking in the opposite direction. Deep breaths in and out. Each time you exhale, I want you to think about that zipper pulling all the way up to that rib cage. Let's try for 8, your best. Good, and 7, strong through that middle. And 6. And 5. 4 more times. 3 more. 2 more. And 1 more time. Awesome, guys. Let's put this down. Let's take the soles of the feet together, hold on around your ankles, or you can clasp your fingertips around your feet. The heels pull down, the knees press apart. Deep breath. Good, let's do happy baby while we're here. The soles of the feet towards the ceiling. Elbows press those knees apart, just gently rocking side to side. Good, exhale, let's release, bring those feet to the mat. A little closer together, okay? Arms at your sides, engage the abs, lift up. Let's lift that right leg in the air and move our arms and our leg. 4, 8. And 7, try to keep those hips up. 6, lift your left toes up if you can. That's the foot on the ground. 4, just making that right glute and hamstring work a little bit more. 3, 2, and everything down. Good. Left leg crosses on top, the knees out to the side. Clasp those fingertips. Let's pull the leg towards you. Take your left forearm, open up that left hip, and press the left thigh away at the same time. Let's release. Those feet are close together again. Let's lift up into that bridge, engage the abs. Left leg comes up, and we're gonna go for 8. And reach. 7. 6. 5. Lift those right toes up if you want to. 4, makes it harder. 3, oh my goodness. Just doing your best. And bring everything down. Good. Right leg crosses, the right knee's out to the side. Hands behind your left thigh. Let's pull it in. Take your right forearm, gently push that right thigh away. Deep breaths. Let's hug the right knee in, let the left leg come flat, and circle that right foot gently. And now left hand's gonna bring the knee across the body. We're gonna look over that right arm like a bird's wing. Let's keep that right shoulder pressed down and breathe. Good, roll to the low back. Hugging both knees into the chest. And let's let that right leg come flat, circle the left foot. And then that right hand brings the knee across the body. Look to your left. Left shoulder stays on the mat. So stretching all the way down that left side. So yes, it's your left hip, but it's also getting down the left side of the rib cage and the low back. Good, untwist. Let's hold on underneath those knees, engage your abs, and come on up to a nice comfortable sitting position. Doesn't matter what leg's in front. So take your right fingertips and just gently pull them back. And then let's switch, gently left fingertips back. Let's clasp our fingertips that are at your low back. Gently pull your shoulder blades down, chin in your chest. So think about opening up your chest as that chin comes down and shoulder blades pull down. Release, inhale, arms up. And exhale, look over your right shoulder, shoulders down, head lifts up. Good, inhale, lift, arms up. And exhale, look over your left shoulder, shoulders down, gently lift the head up. Lastly, little stretch for the neck, chin down, right ear to right shoulder. Right hand just rests, don't pull. Left hand to your low back and take a breath. Chin down and let's switch. So left ear to left shoulder, left hand rests. Right hand at the low back, gentle stretch. Good, chin down, let's take a deep breath in and reach. Exhale out. Give yourself a hug and a pat on the back. Thanks so much for joining me, you guys. High five.